Jai, ladies and gentlemen. So today I'm going to talk about something called time management that is derived out of the energy management. The first 2-3 hours of the day after you wake up decides the energy momentum and the flow momentum for the rest of the day. Yes, for students and working professionals, times may be different. For example, you may have your own academic schedule and wake up at particular time of the day. For people may be nocturnal, who prefer to work in the night or maybe in the day. For working professionals, it may be a rotational shift or it may be just a general shift. The point is, the first 2-3 hours of the day decide what is going to be our energy levels for the rest of the day, because the first 2-3 hours we most of the time spend it on unnecessary things that are not needing priority. Yes, there are necessary things that may need priority as well as not a priority. So this is where we need to differentiate. For example, checking the emails apart from the work email. Okay, second thing is checking for notifications, Instagram reels, scrolling, checking for any tags or stories or whatever it may be. This leads to cognitive impairment. Have you noticed in the fact that after constant scrolling over the Instagram reels, that same kind of music plays back in your mind? Yes, you might have noticed this in your subconscious mind that whenever you're trying to read something or you want to study something, you're not able to do it. Why? This is because there is something going on in the back of the mind which is repetitive in fashion. So, if you think that you want to, gain an edge over academics, be more workaholic, learn new skills, you want see learning skills is not a new thing, but learning the skills faster is something that needs caliber and talent. So, for that, you need to have a sharp bent of mind. How does the sharp bent of mind come? By putting yourself into the learning atmosphere. Just like the fact we go for gyms, right? We have a consistent routine. When we break that consistent routine, we again fall back to the position where we were. Then again, it takes back a lapse of a period to get back into the original form. Similarly, for the cognitive impairment and cognitive development, this is how it works. So my suggestion for the students and the working professionals who are willing to involve into a learning atmosphere, the first thing is stop doing the unnecessary things in the first 2-3 hours. Try and experiment this out. I have done it, so I can vouch for it. The first 2-3 hours, just try the first hour especially. Let's say the half an hour or the first hour, right after wake up. Do some important task that is needing priority. It can be an article writing. It can be a subject matter study. You can do anything that you have, but it should be work oriented, and the work should be a necessary fact. For example, maybe tomorrow morning you want to study a particular chapter of a particular subject. Do that. Get up, study that, and then go for your household things, maybe like the basic grooming things that you do or workout or whatever. But this should be the first introduction of the brain. The first thing, keep the phone away and just focus the first half an hour or 1 hour into the particular academic. Similarly for working professionals, because working professionals, the end of life is not just going to the job and coming back. They are also upgrading their skills in various facts like cloud computing or anything, data science, artificial intelligence, the list goes on. The first hour after you wake up, read something on this particular material, and slowly within a week you will start to see the difference in your mindset. Okay, do not give more than half an hour for a continuous scroll of the content feed. I would say whatever may be the content, maybe it's entertainment or maybe it is just a travel reel or anything like that. With this, you will be able to notice the difference that you are having more control over time. Number one, you will have more control over time. The feed that you're feeding in your mind also controls your energy levels. After 30 minutes or 1 hour of constant content consumption, your mind will experience something called a brain fog or a mind fog. Okay, and provided you limit this in intervals of time, do for 30 minutes, again after 2 hours get back to it, do for again 30 minutes. This is how you will see that you will be able to manage your energy better. When you are managing your energy better, that is the time where you will be able to manage your time better. So time management is the fundamental derivation of the energy management. Try this out, and your priorities in your life should be first fundamental to you. In what manner your task is getting accomplished, right? For us, like for example, if I were to say about myself, then for me, I like to, when I'm having night shifts or when I'm having a week off, I like to sleep during evenings. Why? Because maybe I pull up in the night shift, or I try to do my own upskilling work in the night time, and some of the fitness activities in the morning time, maybe cycling and something like that, or just a basics, and then take a sleep during the evening time, because again in the evening it's more of a hustle bustle. So it's like that. Again, I change it to a daytime, it depends, but again it is priority to me. So this should be a priority to your own self. So learn to prioritize yourself, because if you do not prioritize, give yourself a priority, then nothing else will become a priority in your life when with respect to you. If you want to become a champion, if you want to become a warrior, if you want to become a winner, this is the fundamental thing. Manage your energy, and your energy will manage your time. Thank you for listening to this. I hope I'll be having some constructive feedback from you. Try this experiment out and let's work as a team. It's not just a one-way gyan, or it's just not just a one-way lesson, it's a teamwork. You will experience something, I'll be more than happy to learn out of it and share it with everyone. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.